Hello everybody, this is Chromusco018, and I wonder if this is going to do the same thing it just did. Nope, good. It's weird. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah. I have issues with my mic sometimes, my Logitech sometimes. Not the actual visual part, the audio part, because sometimes when I turn on the camera and start recording with it, like I'm doing now, sometimes a little message will pop up about 5 seconds in or so, and say that it's using the microphone from the webcam, but it's not detecting anything, and it asks to continue without audio or to stop the recording. And I don't know why it does that, because the mic for this headset is what is set as the default for the camera, or for recording with it. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. The Logitech mic or the webcam mic is disabled, so I don't know. Anyway. I'm going to try and do this real quick because Head Start ended early because we're apparently supposed to be getting possibly snow at some point today from this afternoon to Thursday afternoon. So I don't know if the boys are going to have to go to school tomorrow. If they don't, that's not good because I have to work in the morning. And my sister can't watch them because she's having carpal tunnel surgery, and as some people, those of you who have had the surgery, no, you can't even lift like a can. You can't even lift a can. You can't even lift a can because of because of the surgery. So she can't even do anything to help with the boys. Anyway, for those of you who have not read the title for some strange reason, I would say this is going to replace My Hero Academia for the time being, because we probably won't get a new season till a year or something. I don't know. But considering it's only 12 episodes long, I might get done with this before we even get to season 4. Or before I even finish uploading My Hero Academia completely, because I've got all the episodes recorded. I just had to finish editing all. I've gotten up to episode 12 edited of season 3. So yeah, I've got 13 more episodes to go. Anyway, this is going to be my thoughts on Yuri on Ice, episode 1. I've already got 2 of those done. I did that earlier. I did episode 1 and episode 2. Anyway, yeah, I'm not big on figure skating. I've never been big on any sport. But I've never watched a sports anime before, so this is going to be my first one. And I must say, it's kind of growing on me a little bit. I'm going to essentially give a recap of this episode and my thoughts of it as I go along for those of you who are just tuning into my channel for the first time. Though, most of the time, I don't give too much thought on it because I don't have much to say. But, yeah, from what I've heard about the show, a couple of the characters are, at the very least, bisexual, if not completely gay. And I'm okay with that. I don't mind gay characters in shows. Especially from what I've heard, the show is apparently really good with that. So, yeah. Anyway, Anyway, it starts off with the show with one of the main characters, Yuri Katsuki, I think that's what it is. Apparently having finished his set on the Grand Prix, the finals of the Grand Prix, and he lost. He got last place. And I'm guessing that he got a little bit of not just cold feet, but I'm guessing he's one of those people that doesn't do very good when it comes to being in crowds, or he gets really nervous and doesn't do good in crowds, but he's good on his own. At least from what I've seen in the, further on in the episode. So maybe that just got to him, his, possibly depression over the family dog dying, because they had a dog. And not only that, but he started eating, and I'm guessing he gains weight easily from what I've heard, or either that or he eats a lot of calorie-heavy food that will cause him to gain weight. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, he lost, and he goes to talk to his mom in the bathroom. And some big jerk hears him crying in the bathroom because, obviously he's upset, and I wouldn't blame him. Because you put in all that work into it and you end up choking during the actual contest and you lose because of it, I'd be upset too. is that this big jerk decided to kick the stall door where he's sitting in. Thankfully, he didn't knock the stall door open, because it opens you pull the door open instead of pushing it, so yeah, it didn't knock into him or anything. And yeah, apparently this guy's name is Yuri as well. He's like a really good Russian skater, just like Victor is. And Victor essentially is Yuri's, the Japanese Yuri, the one who was crying, his idol, and essentially was the one, I guess, who inspired him more to get into ice skating. Or at least do his best with ice skating, because I don't remember exactly who got him into ice skating. I think, dang it, I can't remember the girl's name. Not Minako, the other girl, the one who's got the kids. Anyway, it skips ahead to, anyway, the guy, I'm sorry, I'm kind of fumbling over my words. I don't really write a script before I start talking. Anyway, the jerkhead tells him that you should just retire. He's gonna be the one that he's gonna be the one that essentially wins the senior Grand Prix or something, and that there shouldn't be two Yuris in the bracket, and he calls him a loser and leaves. That guy's a real jerkhole. Anyway, it skips ahead to a year later, where, Yuri is 24, I think, at this point. He's already finished college and graduated. And he heads on home because he lost early on in the qualifying rounds or whatever, and didn't even get to be in the actual Grand Prix this year. And his friend Minako is waiting for him eagerly. Apparently she runs a ballet school, or a ballet studio, which is good. And when they get back to his home, which they apparently run a hot spring, we find out that he's gained weight. He kind of reminds me of me a bit with the belly. But yeah, he's gained weight because, well, when he gets upset, I'm guessing he binge eats. And eating a lot of food is really bad for you, especially if you don't want to gain weight. And since he's a figure skater, you can't be figure skating with a big belly. Yeah. But yeah, a bunch of his shirts are really good at hiding that he's got a belly, because at some points I didn't even know he had a belly. I just figured he just had a big coat on. And he kind of did, but he still had a belly. But anyway, yeah, he isn't planning on quitting. But he is depressed, so he goes on to the ice skating rink where he meets that friend of his that I mentioned. And even though it's closed, they let him skate there anyway, and he shows her something that he's been working on, and apparently it's Victor's whole routine, because we kind of get flashbacks between snippets of Victor doing his routine at the skating thing that's being broadcast live, that Minako and the others are watching at this point, to Yuri showing off the routine. It's probably almost the exact same routine. And I'm guessing they used to do this as kids, copying his routine, because he was probably one of the best skaters around, even back then. And, well, yeah, apparently he did, like I said before, I think he's one of those types that doesn't do good in front of a big audience, yet he does really good by himself. So it's possible that he just needs to work on a stage fright possible issue. Maybe. If I'm close on the issue, then let me know. If I'm not, don't tell me what the issue is. You know, with how he gets the way he is. I'm guessing it's a self-confidence issue coupled with stage fright. But yeah, he finished showing her the routine, and she freaks out, thinking that he was, it was amazing, obviously. And apparently she was also used to be a dancer, and I don't know what made her stop dancing. Possibly because she started a family. And her kids pop up, I think they're all girls, and the guy who was picking on Yuri when they were kids is married to her, or at least dating her. And they have kids together. Anyway, yeah, we find out later that her kids were recording his whole routine, when he was doing all that and copying Victor's routine, and posted it online. Don't you hate it when people do that? At the very least, they should have asked him for his permission. But anyway, that goes viral. And everybody's watching it. And Victor ends up watching it as well. And he shows up in Japan at his home. And, well, he's Yuri's idol, so of course Yuri freaks out. And finds him in the hot spring, and why did they have to show him naked? I'm glad that they covered up the areas with not only the bushes, but the fountain. But apparently, he decided that he got inspired by Yuri's skating performance, and he's going to be Yuri's coach. Which I think would be Yuri's dream. It's like his essential biggest dream that he would think that would never come true would be Victor wanting to be his coach. And it's coming true. And he, of course, freaks out at the end of the episode. And that's essentially how the episode goes. I'm sorry if I get anything wrong. I've never been into figure skating. Or any sport for that matter. I'm not athletic, obviously. And I never was growing up because of my disability of my eye. Any kind of blow to the head that I take with sports could possibly do enough damage to where I could lose sight in my other eye. So that's why my mom never let me go into sports. And I can understand that. I never was into sports anyway. Anyway, yeah, sports, not my thing, but this anime might change that for me. Or at least get me to at least like the show. Anyway, I don't know how much longer I've got, because my dad had to go get gas and then go get the boys and come back. And it takes like 20 minutes to get to Hoptown and then come back 15 minutes, so it'll take like 30 minutes, at the very least. So, yeah, I want to get this done quick, because I don't know how long I spent working on the laundry before I came in here. Anyway, for those of you who like this show, and you found my channel because of the show, feel free to give it a like, maybe, if you like it. If you want to, you can leave a comment. And if you really like the show, and like my reactions, or whatever else I've got on my channel, feel free to subscribe. I'll try to get as many videos as I can uploaded over the course of the next few weeks, because, well, Thanksgiving is next week, and I have no idea if I'm going to have to work on Thanksgiving, because apparently the Dollar General is actually open on Thanksgiving. I just don't know how long. But if I do have to work, I'd rather work in the morning, because then I don't have to worry about missing either my Thanksgiving lunch with my family, or Thanksgiving dinner with my fiancé and his family. Anyway, I know I kind of rambled on a bit before I started the actual video, but I apologize for that, and if you guys want to see more of this show, not only leave a like, but leave a comment on things you liked in this show. Just don't spoil anything, okay? Anyway, that's about all I have to say, and I will see you all next time.